There's a bias in this world that's developed that if you're a Christian conservative, you're targeted, you're attacked, you're put in jail. Your views don't matter. Today, my son-in-law, which is a very good man, very good Christian man, good father, good provider, just an all-out decent human being, to be honest, was given 3 days in jail, 3 years of probation, and a felony on his record. Do you want to know why? It's really sickening, actually. So, the ones in black, can't say their name, or, I'll get deleted again because that bias. Sprayed him and his friends with mace. Then they took the can and they threw it at my son, my son-in-law, and the Christian conservatives that were there. So my son-in-law picks the can of mace back up and throws it back at him. Now, that can of mace that he threw back didn't even hit a person. It hit the ground. I have the video. It hit the ground. So, another one of those demons, the ones in black, started becoming violent. Sorry, I'm just a little upset today. They were violent and getting up into, our brothers and sisters' faces. Well, my son pushed one of them away. Not hard, it's not like he's out there burning down buildings and, breaking windows out of businesses and, killing people. Beating people up, hitting them over the head, breaking their skulls open, type thing, just because they're Christian. But, yeah, that's why he's got a felony, because he threw a can of bear mace back at this abuser that didn't even get in trouble, by the way. He sprayed the mace at innocent people. They were law-abiding. They weren't doing anything against the law. But you see, there's a bias in this world where Christians can't walk down the street anywhere near these LGBT people, or, these demons in black. You can't, you can't even cross-eye them because, the mayor and, the traders, in Portland, the leaders, will come after you. But let me tell you something. All these people in the middle of the night can destroy a whole city, can beat people to a pulp, shoot them, do whatever. They get arrested and they get let out the same night. Never get any charges put on them. And when they do some of, the violence, because that's all they are, is nothing but violent, the DEMs have a gigantic millions of dollars in funds to get them out of jail. What's going on? What's going on, man? I'm going to tell you something. If you're a Dem, I'm going to try to be nice here. Either you shake yourself awake and take that veil off of you, or you're going to destroy a world and be a part of harming a bunch of Christians, just like it happened back in Germany. It's happening now. And I'm very upset this just happened. The verdict just came out. And I'm telling you what, my son-in-law is a good man. This happened 3 years ago, by the way. 3 years ago. But because he's a Christian, they target him. They target us. Just like they're targeting my social media, targeting my phone. They're literally targeting my phone and everything in it. There's a lot of stuff going on that a lot of people don't realize. A lot of, the Dems in general, they don't realize the danger that they're putting the whole world in by thinking it's okay to target and harass a group of people because our views are different than theirs. They've been manipulated thinking that it's okay to burn down cities and it's okay to attack people and call people fascists, and even though they're not, because it's in the Communist Manifesto. That's exactly what their deal is. It says it straight out in there that in order to gain control over, our kind of country, a freedom, you call us people, freedom-loving people, fascists. They call us what they are themselves. But that's in the manifesto, okay? So these people are running around calling everyone, these Christians and people that love freedom, fascists, not realizing that it's all one ploy. Everything that's going on is one big ploy right now. They're shutting down the freedom-loving people because of okay, I'm gonna just sit here for a second. I don't want to say anything that's gonna... Okay. People that are on the left either hate themselves so much and hate their life so much. Maybe it's a jealousy of God's children. But they want to destroy this country and the good people within it so badly that they don't understand that once they're done with us, you're next. You're next. So find it funny now, but when you're next and everything gets taken from you, and you are completely in shock that our world has completely turned, don't be crying to me. Don't be crying to people like me that wouldn't be safe, number one. Just gotta hold on a minute. I'm devastated. I'm devastated that these commies have literally taken over everything. But they're not just commies, guys. These are the real Nazis. The real Nazis are in charge. So a good man that was sprayed with mace, and then the mace can was thrown at him. He throws it back, and he gets a felony. They call it felony rioting. But yeah, they can go out and they can burn down the buildings. Oh my gosh, I think I'm about ready to lose my head. I'm gonna lose my head. Oh my gosh. I gotta go. I need to go lay down. I don't think I can take this shit anymore.
You guys, so Mack Lewis, I can say what you guys say, Mack.
Yeah! Everyone, my name is Mack Lewis. I love God, I love my family, and I love my country. And I have no shame for standing up for what is right. In 2016, I saw problems arising in Portland. I saw Antifa rising up and attacking innocent people. People that they didn't agree with their communist ideology. And I had it in my heart, I felt it in my soul, that I had to stand up for what is right. On May 1st, 2019, I walked the Cider Riot with the sole purpose to expose Antifa for the terrorist group that they were. The cops weren't speaking about it, the news was rushing on the word, making everyone feel like they were stupid, and seeing what they were watching on YouTube wasn't real. They're calling Antifa a myth and a lie, and I knew that was bullshit. I felt it in my heart that I had to go there and film them, how they were organized and how they were planning to attack innocent people in Portland. But the judicial system and Antifa are all on the same team. They use their courts to persecute people that aren't on their political ideology, their religious views. There's an absolute miscarriage of the judicial system in Portland. What they're doing to me is wrong. I did nothing wrong that day. I was sticking up for others and had complete self-control. I didn't go over bounds. I only pushed someone that was attacking us, and I threw an empty can of bear mace to the ground after they had pepper sprayed us and threw the can at me, at myself, and the friends I was standing with. In return, I threw it back at the sidewalk, and they tell me those two moments in time were enough to charge me with felony riot.
But they get to burn down the city.
That's
they
right.
get to murder people.
For 2 years, 3 years after this, Antifa, BLM, they've run all over Portland, destroying businesses, attacking innocent people, attacking federal agents. They had 1,700 riot charges brought against these rioters.
All dropped.
Over 1,000 of them were dropped. All of them violent crimes. What they are doing is a disgrace that is happening in this country. But I have no shame to stand up for what is right. And I am proud. I am proud. I'm proud to stand up for Jesus Christ, because that is where the passion came from. I know God doesn't want good men to stand by when all this evil is happening. And I want to tell you guys a message from things that I've learned these 4 years. Do not let the enemy steal your joy. Don't let them make you hate life. Don't let them fill you with hatred. I say pray for our enemies. And love your families and love your friends and help each other out. And that's my message for everyone. I thank you so much, Molly, for letting us have this event here. And anyone that can donate, I really appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless. Yes, one more thing. On August 1st at 2 p.m., I'll be going to Multnomah County Courthouse for sentencing.
Monday.
On Monday. At the very least, if you guys can just pray that I'm not sentenced to any jail time. I've got a family, I've got a job, I've got a good career that I'm trying to get started. And for them to give me any jail time would be an absolute disgusting and a misuse of the judicial system.
Absolutely.
So thanks again, everyone. God bless.
Awesome. Babe, I'm Facebook Live. Yeah. We are feeding the homeless today.
Do you think I could get away with doing more here than I could do in America? If I were to get my shear on and drive 200 miles an hour down the high street in the middle of the city, you think I'd get in more trouble here or more trouble in America?
Probably in America, but it does depend who you are. There's plenty of people who have gotten away with things in America. It's like, how the fuck did they get away with that?
Correct. So this is the exact point. Every single system, all of them are corrupt. The judicial system's corrupt. The medical system is corrupt. The financial system's corrupt. It's all corrupt. It's all a matter of who you are.
Granted. We tried so desperately to warn you of what's to come. Thank you, Son, for standing up for freedom. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stand with us.